equipment, it's rather easy. I will use the jigsaw. So this here is with a battery. So that's why it's super important, in case you're working on batteries, take some reserve batteries. So here I have 2 plus this one. So with this I'm really relaxed. And in addition I took the charger, so that while I'm sawing some wood, the charger not in use will be charging. Then for the blades, so we'll be using essentially the classical blade. So this is the small one. It's the same you've already seen on my video about the jigsaw. And for thicker parts, pieces, we will take the long blade. Both of these will do the work perfectly. In addition, I will also use this improvised workbench. You see that it is composed by 2 pallets in this case. And here I used some beams which I cut at the right size. And all of this is held with speed clamps. And this is really holding quite well, with a little problem that it's now rusting because it's standing outside for a while. So as I said, when you have some nice pieces, these are the ones you shouldn't be cutting, because you may use them for another purpose. A good example is to make a garden shed out of these beams. In addition of this, these ones are very high, so this is really good to keep, so this one better not to cut. So very easy, we do like in the video about the jigsaw. We take the blade, we insert it here, we move this part, and now it's ready for use. I know that you are very impatient now that I'm starting to cut these pieces of wood. Before that, just a little indication about the sizes. So classically for logs, at least here in the region, there are 2 sizes. One is 33 centimeters. This is the one I'm using. And then you may also have 50 centimeters. So these are the 2, let's say, standard sizes. Then you have also 1 meter, but for this you need a rather big chimney. So in case you have a castle with such type of chimney, you can use these very long logs, or maybe even putting the tree in its hole. It depends on the size of the castle. Always good to have gloves. Specifically here, it's more for manipulating the pieces of wood because there are some nails inside. Okay, the gloves are a little bit old, but the big advantage is that I can push on the camera very easily thanks to this free finger. So there's only one constraint when cutting the wood. Be careful on not engaging into a place where there could be some nails. So these here are obvious. But then you have smaller ones, like this one here. So if you're taking like this, be careful not being at risk of touching this little nail. So this wood is really very hard because it's very dry and old. So I'll be careful of not cutting the pieces which I may reuse. For the beams, we will be using these long blades. These is the longest model I've ever seen in retail. And then we do as usual, we put the blade in front of the holder within the machine. We turn the ring towards the front, and once the blade is well engaged, you just release the ring. It will click back automatically, and now the blade is ready.